Hey, what's up guys, it's Matt from hubbaMinecraft, and today I'll be doing a mod spotlight on the ICBM mod. So what this mod does is that it adds missiles, bombs, and everything that's pretty much kick-ass. So I'll start off by showing you the items and what they do, basically, and then I'm going to show you the crafting recipes for those items. So let's start off here. So here's the launcher control panel T1. So if you don't know what T1 is, it's like a technology. So like let's just say you have T2 or T3, the more T or whatever is the better. So let's just say I have T1. As you can see, I just have the coordinates. At T2, I can pick a height also, and at T3 I can pick the remote frequency as well. So that's the control panel. So here is the launcher platform. So there's T1, T2, and T3. So the better the T, the better the missile will launch and probably the farther. So over here you have the launcher support frame. Sorry, my computer is laggy. I've been having so much problems with it. I usually run 200 fraps, but I'm only running 17. Sorry about that. So let's just keep on going. You got the EMP mod, which is electromagnetic pulse, so it'll disable pretty much every electronic in the area that you place. And here you have the radar station, which is not doesn't do anything right now. It's in development. So over here we have the coal generator, which is used that you put coal in it and it will transfer from copper wires to the battery box, which you can use to charge batteries. And also you have the electric furnace, which you use batteries to for the electric furnace, so it cooks stuff faster. So that's pretty much all the items, except for the items that I just can't show. Oh, except for these, which is the poisonous and non-poisonous spikes. The green ones are the poisonous. The metal-looking types is not poisonous. So here's the items that I just can't show by placing it on the ground. So you got a basic battery, so you can use to charge. You got the glass pressure plate, which you can't see. It's invisible, so you can place it in front of the door. You won't even know it's there. Sorry about that. Explosive diffuser, which is used to diffuse bombs that are already lit. Copper ignite, tin ignite, steel ignite, steel clump, basic circuit, advanced circuit, copper wire, elite circuit, bronze clump, bronze ignite, fuel, which is actually found just underground, so you just need a bucket to pick it up. Steel plate, motor, sulfur, refined uranium, poison powder, arrow bundle, antidote, uh, missile module, conventional missile, shrapnel missile, incendiary missile, chemical missile, nuclear missile, fragmental missile, contagious, EMP, antibiotic, and sonic. So if you're wondering, that you see that there's a whole bunch of new ores, so I'm just going to go down here, I'm going to show you them. So here's the sulfur ore. You also got tin, copper, and uranium. Okay, sorry for the lag once again. It's horrible. So that's pretty much it. So, now I'm just going to show you what a typical missile platform looks like. So here we got the copper wires connected to the control panel, which is also used the battery box, which has batteries in it to charge this. Also, you'll need a remote, so I'm just going to load this. Okay, so here you got the remote. I want to set it to these coordinates. That's where I want it to explode. Oops. So X 189 and 306. The remote I always find it better to put the height at 0 because no matter what, it's going to hit the ground. I'll put the remote frequency at 3, which is not a bad radius, so I can just go a little far and I can still launch it. So here we go. I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to launch. I don't know, something's wrong here. Remote out of electricity. Oh, crap. So, sorry about that. I'm just going to get another remote. Should be around here somewhere. Right here. You need to charge the remote, so that's something important to know. Right here. What's wrong now? Pieces. It is a complicated mod. One or more missiles not ready. Target too close. Okay, I'll just launch it somewhere just less far. I'll go at 90 instead. There we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm just gonna follow it. Okay, that was sort of close. So as you can see, it launched a whole bunch of shrapnel. That was the shrapnel missile. So that's what missiles do. You can launch them wherever you want. Now, what I'm going to show you is the different types of explosives, which are also in the missiles, but I'm just going to show you the explosives just because it's easier. So I'm just going to go at random places right now. Okay, so here is a whole bunch. So I'm going to start off by showing you the short fuse, which you can probably guess what it does. It doesn't take long to explode. So I'm going to place it right here, which is sort of dangerous, but it's your choice to use it. Okay, so that was the shrapnel explosive. So as you can see, it launched a whole bunch of shrapnel, which if you had a lot of mobs around you would go perfect. So here's the incendiary. So that's gonna be basically like a napalm. So it's gonna make a whole bunch of fire. Made a nice little fire. You don't want to put that in the forest or it's never gonna go out probably. So here we got the chemical explosive, which I'm just gonna put over here, which just basically makes pretty much everything toxic. So if there's a lot of mobs, it'll pretty much just poison them. As you can see, it didn't do anything, but let's just say if I had a mob, let's just place a whole bunch of creepers on the ground, because I hate creepers and I want to blow as much as I can up. I don't know why I did that. I am on creative mode, so I need to go on peaceful, easy at least. Okay, so here we got a decent amount of creepers. So I'm just gonna place that there, put it on. And it's gonna, now they're pretty much all poisoned. I don't know how long it takes for them to die, but I guess it takes pretty long. Anyways, I'll move on. I'll leave the nuke for last, just because it's the most awesome one there. So here's the fragmentation, which is another thing that launches pieces everywhere. Well, that worked pretty well. That was pretty cool, in my opinion. So here we have the contagious, which is the same thing as toxic. I don't know if it's gonna blow up. As you can see, for some reason it puts mycelium on the ground, but let's just put it right next to a creeper, just see how they like it. Like getting blown up by something. Damn creepers. I hate their faces. Okay, so it just does the same thing, but might be more powerful than the other one. Yeah, I guess so, because they're all pretty much dying now. Okay, so here we got the EMP, so electromagnetic pulse, which is just going to disable every electronic around, but there's no electronics, so as you can see, you heard like this big disruption in the electricity, but it'll only blow up missiles around. Or I think this mod might be multiplayer, because I don't see the point of EMPs if you don't want to disable other missiles coming for you or going somewhere. So I'm going to load number 3 now, which is the last missile, except for the nuke, which I'm just going to show last. So here is the sonic explosive, which I find extremely cool. You're going to see why. I'm still poisoned for some reason. So I find that pretty cool, just because, I don't know, I like seeing stuff explode. So as you can see, it made a pretty decent hole. So now I'm going to show you the last thing. But before I do, I'm going to show you a couple more. Like here we got the wrench, which is used to rotate like the battery box to place it in whatever direction you want. You've got the electric meter, which you use on copper wiring to see how much flow there is in electricity. And here is the radar gun, which you can just scan for coordinates. It'll just tell you the coordinates. Here we go with my favorite of all of them is the nuke, which I'm gonna go pretty far just to show you. There's gonna be a loud noise, just to be warned. Probably not that loud, but if you have your volume up, it is. It did give me a little kickback, and it made one big asshole. That didn't sound right, I'm sorry. So yeah, as you can see, that's a pretty big hole. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this mod. If you'd like to see the crafting recipes, just click right here. But that's pretty much it. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.